On April 3rd, I returned from a mission trip in an orphanage in the mountains of Jamaica. One of the first instructions we were given upon our arrival was do not waste water. We were informed that the water would only be turned on a couple of hours each day, and we were to take army showers in the trickle of water we were fortunate enough to have. In addition, we could not drink the water because of the bacteria and pathogens it contained. Needless to say, these conditions were not ideal, but luckily for us, they were temporary. For those who live in the orphanage, they are permanent. Right now, Jamaica is experiencing a major drought. The river that used to run through the compound where we stayed is bone dry. The wells where water is collected and distributed are becoming shallower. We view water as an entitlement. They view water as a privilege and a blessing. In Honduras, conditions are not much better. 3 of my family members worked in a remote village to build water lines so that the town could have access to clean, fresh water. They laid pipes all the way up the side of a mountain. Had it not been for this project, the people of the town would still be walking a couple of miles each morning up the mountain to collect a few buckets of water that had to last them and their families the rest of the day. In both Jamaica and Honduras, and countries all over the world, water shortage has a ripple effect. It is not just a problem in and of itself. It has effects on every aspect of life because it is so essential to survival. However, water shortage is not just a problem in the U.S. There are other states around the country that experience water shortage as well. Places like Arizona, New Mexico, and Florida must treat water like gold. There are limits on when they can run sprinklers or do landscaping. Citizens are encouraged to use appliances that are water efficient and recycle rainwater. This is not out of generosity, it is out of necessity. Water must be managed for conservation because not every place is as fortunate as South Dakota. I never think twice about turning on the water and having fresh, clean water pour out. I take for granted the fact that I can drink this water. If you look at when people brush their teeth and leave on the water, they wasted an average of 5 gallons of water per time. The population of South Dakota is 853,175. If every person turned off the water while brushing their teeth, we could save an average of 4 million gallons of water. In addition, showers waste about 40 gallons of water. If every person in South Dakota were to take 1 less shower, we could save over 30 million gallons of water. Now, although our individual conservation of water may seem like a minute contribution, over time, this accumulates into a great conservation of water. And like I said before, water conservation is not a problem in and of itself. It has ripple effects on all aspects of our lives. Now, it is easy to look at water conservation and think, what can I do? What impact can my individual conservation make? We use water, we discard it, and we forget about it. However, this discarded water has to go somewhere. And in many cases, that somewhere is into freshwater bodies that could have been used for drinking, agriculture, and even recreation. Water conservation can help with this pollution because there is less water running through sewage treatment facilities, and therefore less water being poured into oceans, streams, lakes, and rivers. In addition, water is the lifeblood of our food sources. If we conserve water, more water can be used for agriculture, and therefore more crops can be produced, and this world problem of hunger can be faced. Lastly, there are some immediate and practical benefits to our individual conservation of water. We can save both time, energy, and money by individually conserving water. Through our conservation, we can benefit both our communities and the entire world. Water conservation is a local problem. It is a state problem, it is a national problem, and it is a global problem. Managing water for conservation is a problem that deserves more widespread recognition because it is a problem whose reach is more widespread than any other. Thank you.